If you look at a map of rural Alberta, you'll find a small settlement between Smoky Lake and Wasetna with a name that doesn't quite fit the geography, Warspite. It's not a native name, it's not drawn from the local landscape. So where did it come from? Hello and welcome to the video. If this is your first time here, my name is Mike. If you've been here before, my name is still Mike, but you would have known that already. This story starts in 1914 when the area was being settled by homesteaders. A post office opened here, first under a straightforward name, Smoky Lake Center. It was modest and practical, serving the families and farmers moving into the region. But 2 years later, something changed. In 1916, as Canada was deep in the First World War, someone made a deliberate choice to rename the place. They called it Warspite. The reason was specific and immediate. That May, the British Navy had just fought in the Battle of Jutland, the largest naval engagement of the war. Among the ships that fought, there was the HMS Warspite, a Queen Elizabeth-class battleship that had taken severe damage but survived. The ship took 15 hits during that battle, her steering jammed under fire, and she circled helplessly through German gunfire before her crew regained control. It was a moment of near destruction followed by endurance. The ship remained in service and would go on to fight through both world wars, eventually becoming the most decorated battleship the Royal Navy ever had. The naming makes sense when you think about it. In 1916, Canadians were watching that war closely, reading about British ships and their crews, and the people settling this little corner of Alberta chose to honor a ship that had proven its defiance under pressure. They wanted their settlement to carry that name. Today, Warspite is still here. The population is settled around 70 residents, far smaller than it was in the mid-20th century. The annual Warspite Country Fair has recently returned, bringing together community and history. Highway 28 still runs through the hamlet, and the buildings that remain speak quietly of a different era, but the place itself hasn't disappeared. So that name that seemed out of place? It's rooted in a single moment, a naval battle thousands of miles away, and a choice by people who wanted to remember strength in the face of overwhelming odds. The ship has long been scrapped, the war is nearly a century past, but the name stayed. Warspite remains. And right now, the community is raising $500,000 to rebuild their ball diamond. The fundraiser is live on their website and they're already making progress. It's not just a project, it's proof of something. A small town deciding that their place deserves investment, that gathering together, playing together matters enough to reach for something big. So if you enjoyed this little journey, give that like button a tap. It's free and oddly satisfying. If you haven't subscribed yet, just know I share a new small town story every week, weather permitting of course. Feel free to pass this along to your aunt, your neighbor, or that one friend who still thinks Alberta ends at Calgary. They need this more than they know. If you'd like to help chip in and keep the drone batteries charged and the gas tank filled, there's a Ko-fi link in the description. And you'll find gradient imaging on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok because apparently I'm not busy enough. But until next week, drive safe, wave at strangers, and take the scenic route.